Now let's get you the latest updates on the Ukraine crisis. Just a few days ago, on 15th February, Russian President Vladimir Putin had said that he doesn't want war, and Russia even claimed that they've moved back many of their troops. The United States and the NATO said that there's no proof of any de-escalation on the ground. The White House even went on to state that Russia has actually deployed, quite contrary to what they claim, an additional 7,000 troops on the ground. Questions loom now on what's going to happen next. Will we any time now see some sort of a breakthrough and the conflict ending? We decode that for you in our next report.
With Russia announcing a partial pullback of forces, could the crisis in Ukraine be over? NATO certainly doesn't think so. The alliance has accused Russia of, in fact, sending more troops to the border. This was Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg on Wednesday.
They have always moved forces back and forth. So just that we see movement of forces, so battle tanks doesn't confirm a real withdrawal. It has been a bit up and down, back and forth all the way, but the trend of the last weeks and months has been a steady increase in the Russian capabilities close to Ukraine's borders. So Russia retains the capability of a full-fledged invasion of Ukraine.
Moscow announced a partial pullback of forces from near Ukraine on Tuesday. Russia's defense ministry on Wednesday published video of military vehicles leaving the Crimean Peninsula, an area Moscow seized from Ukraine in 2014. In spite of this, a senior Western official speaking on the condition of anonymity said intelligence showed Russian military exercises would be at their most active during the remainder of February. He said there were no credible signs at this point that there would be any kind of military de-escalation. NATO is considering new steps to deter Moscow on its eastern flank in response to the Russian threat in Ukraine's north, east and south. Russia says it never planned to attack Ukraine, but wants to lay down red lines to prevent its neighbour from joining NATO, which it sees as a threat to its own security. Both sides have said they remain open to diplomacy.
India Today, of course, is keeping you ahead on every update that's coming in on the Russia-Ukraine crisis. We're getting you also ground reports from the capital city of Kyiv, where there is a lot of tension in the air. Our next report we get you from an Indian restaurant where we spoke to Indians about the situation currently in Ukraine and what they feel about the conflict that's playing out.
It is the city center of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, which is now at the brink of war with Russia. Tensions are still high, but the life goes as normal. Here is restaurant Rangoli. Let's find out what Indians working here think about the threat of Russian invasion.
Please, can you tell your thoughts about all the news about possible Russian invasion? Are you afraid? Are you terrified about that?
Actually, we are not afraid from the war, as the advisory from the embassy has already got the advisory. Whatever will happen, the embassy will help us. They already planned for the tickets and all, they have already arranged. So the advisory came from the embassy. No need to be panicked. Whoever is staying in Ukraine from India, we will do something. They are updating all news, whatever is according to related to the war and all. Whatever will the update, embassy will keep in touch with us.
Has he considered the ways maybe to flee the country if something happens, or does he also trust the information from the embassy?
जिस तरह से न्यूज़ चैनल बोल रहे हैं कि अभी लड़ाई लगने वाली, तुम उनसे भरोसा करते कि नहीं करते?
नहीं, हमको इन पे न्यूज़ पे हमें कोई विश्वास नहीं, और हमारे एम्बेसी हमारे को टच में है, एम्बेसी के साथ में हम टच में, उन्होंने हमें एडवाइजरी जारी करी है और हम उनसे डेली टच में, एम्बेसी यहीं पर ही पास में है और हमें कोई डर नहीं।